Hello guys. Today I am early. No mess up today. Can you hear me? Tell me, can you hear me? Net revision course based on recent exams. Can you hear me? Hello everybody. Okay, wonderful. We are just waiting for a few more people to join us. Guys, today we start with GATE 2021. It is a melancholy object to those who walk through this great town or travel in the country. When they see the streets, the roads, the cabin doors crowded with beggars of the female sex, followed by 3, 4 or 6 children, all in rags, importuning every passenger for alms. This is the opening of Bolo, this is the opening of Is It Warning to Children by Robert Graves, On Death by Bacon, A Modest Proposal by Jonathan Swift. Bolo, he's talking about female beggars, children. It is A Modest Proposal by Jonathan Swift. It is a modest proposal. In GATE 2021, they had asked about this book, okay? A modest proposal for preventing the children of poor people from being a burden to their parents. That is the full title. A modest proposal for preventing the children of poor people from being a burden to their parents. Baby Kamble's autobiography, The Prisons We Broke, is a graphic description of the life of Dash. Baby Kamble's autobiography, The Prisons We Broke. Yes, I'm back. After class, I slept for 2 hours. Baby Kamble's autobiography, The Prisons We Broke, is a graphic description of the life of, is it Mahars, Chuhras, Parayas? It is Mahars. Mahars are the Dalit caste in Maharashtra. Mahars are the Dalit caste in Maharashtra. Baby Kamble wrote, The Prisons We Broke. Will you remember these points, guys? Blaft and Kali for women are dash. Blaft and Kali for women are they niche publishing houses, little magazines, or digital archives? Ta-da-dang! Blaft and Kali for women. Are they niche publishing houses, little magazines, or digital archives? They are niche publishing houses. Blaft and Kali for women are niche publishing houses, especially for some people. That's right, guys. All these questions are based on GATE 2021. I have made new questions based on this. Again, which of the following critical works argues that a novel, in its broadest definition, is a personal impression of life? Which of these works argues that, these are critical works, which of these works argues that a novel is, in its broadest definition, a personal impression of life? Is it Why the Novel Matters? Is it Why the Novel Matters? Is by D.H. Lawrence? Is it The Art of Fiction by Henry James? Or is it Aspects of the Novel by E.M. Forster? Bolo. A novel is a personal impression of life, said Henry James in The Art of Fiction. Henry James famously said this in The Art of Fiction. Guys, will you read excerpts from Art of Fiction, main points in Art of Fiction like that? Will you Google search, guys? Will you do that, my sweethearts? Miss Betty Bloom's Bohemia is a character in a novel where the protagonist, an Anglo-Malay man, is in search of enlightenment. Miss Betty Bloom's Bohemia. Identify the novel. Ambika, I slept for 2 hours. Now I am feeling okay. Miss Betty Bloom's Bohemia is a character in a novel where the protagonist is an Anglo-Malay man in search of enlightenment. It is G.V. Desani's. Is it Everest Hotel by Alan Seeley? Is it Heat and Dust by Ruth Pravar Jabwala? Or is it All About H. Hatter by G.V. Desani? Miss Bloom Bohemia and Anglo-Malay man, they are in All About H. Hatter. All About H. Hatter by G.V. Desani. Which one of these Shakespearean plays does not have a fool? Is there a fool in Twelfth Night? Yes, it is Feste. Is there a fool in As You Like It? Yes, it is. As You Like It, it is Touchstone. Hamlet, is there a fool in Hamlet? Yes. Midsummer Night's Dream. बोलो कौन है, आंसर क्या है? It is said that Polonius is presented as fool in Hamlet. Midsummer Night's Dream. Definitely Touchstone, Feste and King Lear are. Trinculo is said to be fool in Tempest. If you Google search, there are many fools that are given. But the name fool, Puck in Midsummer Night's Dream is a fool. Yeah, in a way, all have fools. But in the exam, 12th night, as you like it, King Lear will be the answer. Yorick is a jester, not fool. Ananya, Yorick is a jester, not fool. We'll write like this. Which of these novels does not feature Delhi? Which of these novels does not feature Delhi? Clear Light of Day is set in. Yes, MSQ. Clear Light of Day is set in Old Delhi. White Tiger is set in Delhi partly. Rich Like Us is fully set in Delhi. Midnight Children partly set in Delhi. Namesake does not have Delhi. Namesake does not have Delhi. All these other novels have at least some Delhi. Which of these? Ayo, sorry. Sorry guys. Ministry of Utmost Happiness is also there. In Ministry of Utmost Happiness also Delhi is there. Ministry of Utmost Happiness also Delhi is there. Okay. Which of the following does Roman noir not feature? Roman noir means what? Roman noir is hard-boiled fiction. It has crime and unsentimental realism. Spirituality is not there. Roman noir is hard-boiled fiction. Crime fiction. Spirituality is not there. Which of the following is or are features of the play Harvest? Who wrote Harvest? Manjula Padmanabhan. Which of the following is or are features of Manjula Padmanabhan's Harvest? Definitely futuristic dystopia is there. Technocracy is there. Technology is ruling. Om Prakash's organs are sold and the telescreen is controlling their life. Globalization also, all are correct. All are features of Manjula Padmanabhan's Harvest. Will you remember? All of these are features. A, B, C, all are features. Which of the following is or are short stories of Margaret Atwood? Dancing Girls, The Grave of the Famous Poet, The Bear Came Over the Mountain. So now guys, Bear Came Over the Mountain is by Alice Munro. Bear Came Over the Mountain is by Alice Munro. Dancing Girls and Grave of the Famous Poet are by Atwood. Bear Came Over the Mountain is a famous short story by Alice Munro. Will you remember? This is based on JNU 2020, okay? Again, JNU 2020 question based on which of the following is or are books by Umberto Eco? History of Beauty, How to Write a Thesis, On Literature, The Role of the Reader. Which of these are books by Umberto Eco? Did Umberto Eco write History of Beauty? Yes. History of Beauty is by Umberto Eco. Did Umberto Eco write How to Write a Thesis? Yes. Umberto Eco wrote How to Write a Thesis. On Literature also is by Umberto Eco. Role of the Reader is also by Umberto Eco. All these are by Umberto Eco. All these are by Umberto Eco. Guys, did you like the video, everybody? Do you like this series of test scores that we are doing? Is it helping you guys? Series called test courses, every day 5 days test course. Yes. If you like it, you should give us a Google review, okay? In Google, you should write about Kalyani Vallath's YouTube videos. Test courses are good. Will you give me a review? Now, Nadine Gaudimer wrote July's People. Nadine Gaudimer's July's People is narrated from the point of view of, I have very few, I have very few Google reviews. I have taught for 25 years. So many thousands of students, but I don't have even 300 reviews. Very low number of reviews I got. If you like only you give, otherwise you give negative review, no problem. Tell me, Nadine Gaudimer's July's People is narrated from the point of view of, is it July, Maureen Smales, unnamed narrator? Bolo, bolo. It is Maureen Smales. Guys, please remember to read all the summaries, will you? Summaries बहुत important होता है. Which of the following is not a feature of Derek Walcott's writing? Tonal variations of dialect, inventive imagery, myth and history, the body. Which of these is not a feature of Derek Walcott's writing? Are tonal variations of dialect there? Yes. Inventive imagery is there? Yes. Myth and history is there? Yes. The body is not there. सही बोले आप लोग, body is not there. Ta-da-dang! Which of the following best describes thus capital? This is now based on KEA Assistant Professor Exam 2022. Today I have put 25 questions. Yesterday I put only 20 questions. Did you like the questions, guys? Which of the following best describes thus capital? Remember, everybody, it is a critique of political economy. That is the subtitle. Thus capital, a critique of political economy is the subtitle. Obviously, that must be the answer. A critique of political economy is the subtitle of Thus Capital. Did you understand? Best describes, only one answer. It provides history of capitalism is wrong. Thus Capital is not completely, all the time it is about full, from cover to cover. It is about labor theory of value. No. But from cover to cover, it is a critique of political economy. So A. Lippy, to give Google review, just search for Kalyani Vallath. And my name will come. Their reviews will be there. You can then click review and give review. In Google. It is not a history of capitalism. Yeah, I know. All sound similar. Actually, my questions are more difficult than GATE or NET or SET. I make more difficult questions than GATE or NET or SET. So this is subtitle. So this is actually the answer. These two I made up. Capitalism is there, but it is throughout about history of capitalism is wrong. The entire book is not about history of capitalism. History is the wrong thing. And the entire book is not labor theory of value. Did you understand? वो भी है, that is also there. But that is not the only thing. Who of the following fused semiotics and psychoanalysis so as to produce a method of analysis capable of simultaneously comprehending the formation of text and the process of deciphering text? Hi Priyanka, how's your son? This method is called seam analysis. Seam analysis. Who of the following fused semiotics and psychoanalysis so as to produce a method of analysis capable of simultaneously comprehending the formation of text as well as deciphering the text? So it is Julia Kristeva. Remember guys, Julia Kristeva talked about seam analysis, combining semiotics and psychoanalysis. She was simultaneously talking about how the texts are formed and the process of deciphering texts. There it is. I don't do on Zoom these days, Priyanka. This is not Zoom. That is the problem. These days we are not doing on Zoom. Directly I go to YouTube. Which of the following is a poem by Robert Herrick? Corina's going a maying, the pulley, metempsychosis. Guys, listen to this. The pulley is by George Herbert. The pulley is by George Herbert. Metempsychosis is another name for the progress of the soul by Donne. Donne's anniversary poem, The Progress of the Soul, is also titled Metempsychosis. Robert Herrick wrote Corina's going a maying. Robert Herrick wrote Corina's going a maying. Hello Priyanka's beta. सब ठीक है ना? Amazing. Now, which of the following is true about the play Everyman? The play opens with a messenger calling for the audience's attention to this moral play. A messenger is calling for the audience's attention at the beginning. Then at the beginning, every man is entrenched in worldly vices. He is full of worldly vices. The epilogue delivered by a doctor warns the audience against their sins. Can you see everybody? Which of these is true? Ta-da-dang, all are true. All of these are true. The play opens with a messenger calling for the audience's attention to this moral play. At the beginning, every man is entrenched in worldly vices. The epilogue is delivered by a doctor and it warns the audience against their sins. All are correct. My soul, there is a country afar beyond the stars. This is the opening of the poem Peace. Who is the author? This is based on AP set. Questions will come based on all this. My soul, there is a country afar beyond the stars. Do you want to see something, guys? All these are 2021, 2022 question papers that I am using. I am making questions from all these 2021, 2022 question papers. मैं सब सिखाऊंगी आपको. हम सब मिलके will do all this thoroughly, completely. Then you will be able to study and many questions will come from the exam, in the exam from here. My soul, there is a country. It is by Henry Vaughan. Henry Vaughan's Peace. Abraham Cowley ऐसा नहीं लिखता था. नहीं. Abraham Cowley, peace and all. My soul, this is spiritual. Spiritual. Spiritual, religious metaphysicals only will write like this. Did you understand? John Donne and Henry Vaughan are religious. Why are you saying Cowley? Cowley cannot be. Okay. Let man's soul be a sphere. And then in this, the intelligence that moves devotion is. Which poem by Donne is this? True, I feel like I am preparing for NET and JRF, not you. Unacademy में अभी मैं नहीं हूँ, but it is very good. If you buy encyclopedia, it will be good. Devna, you will never regret it. Let man's soul be a sphere. Man's soul is compared to a sphere. Good morrow नहीं है, Good Friday है. Good Friday 1613 है. Good morrow कैसा है? Good morrow. I wonder by my troth what thou and I did till we loved. It is not good morrow. It is Good Friday. Will you please read these poems, guys? Read these poems, please, 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 please. Because only then you will be able to easily remember. Every day, read a few poems. So will you do that, please, guys? In paid course, I have taught all this. You have to read. Every day you should read. Will you do? Can I trust you? Then, which of these pairs is wrongly matched? Manhattan Transfer, Meena Alexander. Unaccustomed Urge, Jhumpa Lahiri. Hullabaloo in the Guava Orchard, Kiran Desai. Okay, Devna. Which of these is wrongly matched, Bolo? Manhattan Transfer. Is it by Meena Alexander? Nahi. Manhattan Music is by Meena Alexander. Manhattan Transfer is by John Dos Passos. Manhattan Music is by Meena Alexander. Manhattan Transfer is by John Dos Passos. Will you remember, guys? An alarm clock rings in a dark Chicago apartment. Bigger Thomas, a young black man, shares the apartment with his sister, his mother, his sister Vera, and his brother Buddy. The apartment has only one room, which forces Bigger and Buddy to turn their backs to avoid the shame of seeing Vera and their mother dress. Which novel opens thus? Is it Native Son, Black Boy, Tar Baby? Yes, Bigger Thomas is in Native Son. It is also based on AP set, okay, guys? Native Son it is. Icarus's Mother is a one-act play in which a displaced anxiety relating to the fear of flying becomes manifest in an absurd, surreal drama. Who is the author? Icarus's Mother is a one-act play in which a displaced anxiety relating to the fear of flying becomes manifest in an absurd, surreal drama. Who is the author? Nathaniel Hawthorne one-act play नहीं लिखा. कहाँ लिखा Nathaniel Hawthorne ने one-act play? क्या है आप लोग? Athol Fugard is a South African playwright and he wrote about race relations. He did not write absurdism or surrealism. It is Sam Shepard. These two options are utter nonsense. Athol Fugard के बारे में एक book है हमारा बोधि ट्री में. Small book. Why don't you buy it? You will know about Athol Fugard. about his works. Athol Fugard. There is a small book. Kath Walker is dash. An Afro-American performance artist. An Aboriginal Australian writer. A feminist critic. Who is Kath Walker? Is Kath Walker an Afro-American performance artist, an Aboriginal Australian writer, or a feminist critic? Yes, Rabani, blood knot. Kath Walker is an Aboriginal Australian writer. Her Christian name is Kath Walker. She is also known as Oodgaru Nunukal. She is also known as Oodgaru Nunukal. Henna, Aboriginal Australian writer, who used the metaphor of white ink to symbolize the reunion with the maternal body. Who used the metaphor of white ink to symbolize the reunion. White ink is breast milk. Who used the metaphor of white ink? Is it Elaine Sisu, Julia Kristeva, Lucy Irigeri? Bolo, bolo. Did you like the video, guys? Yes. Today itself, will you give Google review for our YouTube videos? Will you say that our test courses are helping you? Are they helping you? Okay. It is Helen Sisu. Reunion with the maternal body. White ink. It is Helen Sisu. Not Lucy Irigeri. It is Helen Sisu. Okay guys, we have done 25 questions. A lot of important questions we covered. I hope you liked it. Did you like it, everybody? Okay, bye-bye. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Please study all this, okay? If you have not joined our Telegram group, join now.